You know, if we're gonna find it, it was over there. I swear to God, I saw him do it.
Congratulations on your win.
Wait, hold on. The belt. Hold on. Oh, yeah. No, it's not. Oh, I'm so. I'm botching this interview, but it's all good. Just put this. All right, that's fine. Just keep that on. All right, boys. Hello. Check.
Hello.
Yep.
Yes. Check, check. 1, 2, 3. We're in business. Was there anything that you would have changed in this fight?
This is my corner a little bit better. I was getting a little too wide on my shots. I was trying to be too patient. I was having a lot of fun, and then I hurt my hand, and I was like, oh shit. And then I realized Russell from his corner realized I hurt my hand, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna take a little bit of heat off of it, but I'm still gonna throw it, so he doesn't get that edge on me. So yeah, I just had to straighten out my shots a little bit, and then he knew the right hand was coming, and he was going big, so I was like, all right, his liver's gonna be there. And that's a shot that I land a lot in sparring and stuff. So I was like, all right, it's there.
So you were able to listen to the other corner, just not your corner?
Going in, yeah, basically, yeah. I guess I'm a paranoid fuck. Yeah.
Was there anything from this opponent that you saw that you weren't expecting?
I mean, no, I'm the first guy to finish in pro or amateur. Like that's one thing I think was good for me to have somebody in front of me because I don't even think that some guys in the UFC ain't even that tough. Like it's just like a lot of people. Some guys get to the UFC and they're not tough at all. They just have those skills, right? But that was the first time being in there with somebody that was game and just kept coming at me and was throwing heat. So I just feel like that was a great experience for me. And his toughness definitely was like, oh shit, man, this kid, he's trying to win, So yeah, I had to stay in there and stay to my game.
Yeah, no, it was a great fight. Were you focusing more on your striking versus your ground?
Yeah, I mean, I know I can grapple with anybody, but the UFC don't want to see that shit. McMahon don't want to see that shit. And I think I could strike with anybody. I feel like I'm probably going to be the fastest guy when I get to the flyweight division. I feel like, and I have one punch KO power. So, I mean, it's a recipe for fucking knockouts.
So he was probably the second best in New England. You made him look like an amateur. How did you do it?
I just think that, to be honest, not in like a disrespectful way, but to my level, it kind of like is like an amateur. Like I've been doing this shit since I was 12. I know this sport like the back of my hand. I was in high school. Teachers were telling me get a backup plan. And I was like, I ain't going to college. Like I ain't doing this. Like I bet on myself since I was a little kid. So nobody can take that from me. When you're in there, you feel that when you're in there with me.
So of course you were supposed to fight in the last cage signing event. You got canceled 2 hours out. Did that add to additional fire to this fight?
100%. And this is probably the toughest weight cut I've ever had. Back-to-back camps, 8 months. Just like my love for the sport, in the last couple of years definitely got tested. But I love this shit so much, and I don't think I was born to do anything else. So, man, I just go out there and just do what I do and have fun, man. Thank my coaches, my team. I want to be able to, them.
And some regional fighters, they don't care about the regional belts. Some, it means the world to them. What do these belts mean to you?
I mean, it definitely means. I mean, look at Conor McGregor. He was a double champ before he got to UFC. Like, I think it's a part of my journey, and it's that I won 2 belts as an amateur. I won belts as a kid. Now I got 2 belts as a professional. Like, belt collector. But obviously, the belt that matters is the UFC belt. New England's never had a UFC champion. Born, bred New England UFC champion, and I really feel like I can be that guy.
And of course, you want to call to the UFC, but if they don't call that, you have to defend this belt. Is there anyone you want to defend against?
I mean, I'm game for everybody, dude. Like, I've never said no to a fight. So, I mean, we'll see. I feel like I'm gonna let Tyson do his job. I feel like I did my job, and we'll see what happens. If I gotta go back in there and do somebody else, I do somebody else. That's one thing I regret, man. I lost twice in a row, and I had some type of like entitlement. Like there's guys in the UFC who went on 10, 12 win streaks and never got to the UFC. I got 2 shots in a row, and I lost. So I had to go back. That's 4 wins, 4 finishes, 2 belts, 25 years old. Who's doing it like I'm doing it? I feel like my upside is I feel like I have the biggest upside in the country as a prospect.
How are you celebrating tonight?
To be honest with you, man, I just want to be around like my family, my friends, and my team. I don't really give a shit about the partying and things like that. I just feel like I want my shot. I just want my shot.
All right, congratulations, champ.
Thank you.
Is there anything that you want to say before we end?
I would say this whole year I've just gotten a lot closer to God, and I feel like that's something that a lot of people need to really like touch into, especially in this like day and age. I feel like people need God, and I feel like I found myself because of God. So I feel like that's the biggest thing that changed me.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Good. Yeah.